Hello, everybody. This is GWR and PRR Productions 2008 here, and welcome to another goofy live stream, I guess. So, we're just gonna be doing some random crap for all I care. Anyways, if you want to join the stream and be part of this random stream, then go ahead, click the link right here. Was good.
Yo, what's good, mate?
Was good.
Nothing much. What about you?
I've been good.
It's been a while since you streamed.
Yeah, I haven't streamed so much. I've been busy with school lately.
Same here, dude.
I also I also realized that actually no, never mind.
Wait, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say something about Xavier, but I'm just not. Just not.
Wait, what about Xavier exactly? If that's alright.
I was gonna commentate on one of his videos, but I was like, nah, I not worth it.
I mean, to be completely honest, I really have no idea how you and Xavier went for separate ways, to be honest, but I rather not judge or question, to be honest. Just really don't know how. But okay.
Actually, kind of. Let me see. Audio tool. I kind of want to make a song actually. I'm kind of feeling motivated. All right, new project. Let's see. Well, I don't know how to work this. We'll find another one. Oh, online sequencer?
Okay, I'm back.
Alright. Who are you?
Oh, well, I'm one of Dot's friends, and when I heard that, well, Rondo, Dot's railway boy, you probably knew him, and I just thought since he's my friend, I guess anyone who's a friend of Dot is a friend of mine, so just thought I'd pop by and visit. And,
Alright, just want to be just want to be sure
Wait,
it's not a raid.
hold on. Who's this?
oh, yes, I knew him. He's doing well, by the way, and um, I have heard a lot about you, Great Western. And I also like how you're doing with your videos and your content, and very proud of you for it. And it's nice to get the opportunity to meet you.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome. Um, so is it all right if I like introduce myself a little bit more to so you get familiar with me? Since I usually do that when I meet someone. So I'll take that as a yes. So basically, I'm 18 and I just graduated in June last year. I'm also autistic, half British, Mexican, and my ancestors are Japanese, Italian, Russian, Finnish, and Welsh, and a little bit of German, and a little bit of um, and a little bit of Hungarian, even
Well,
though
how do I say that country again?
hmm,
The country that you just mentioned.
Hungarian.
Oh, I'm from that country.
Oh, well then, that's an interesting coincidence.
Yeah.
Everyone, hmm And I'm also pansexual if you're like interested. And I do like Thomas, Togs, South Park, Bob's Burgers, Comedy Central,
Oh, I've been to
Medium.
Bob's Burgers.
Oh, well then. Nice to see another Bob's Burgers fan who's well then. What else? Engines of Eight,
Engines of it.
Minecraft, Roblox, Garry's Mod, um, hmm, I'm also love nature, cooking, um, anything from Peacock, that streaming service. Like that's all the streaming services that me and my
Yeah,
mum
we're not talking about the genital, if you know what I mean.
I know. And what else? Um, um, hmm. I also do like writing since I'm going to be doing some stuff for Wattpad soon. Like I have a Wattpad account, but I don't really have a. I don't have any stories yet, but I am planning on doing the first one before I do any of them, since after like the first 30 stories I publish, I'm going to be writing for Thomas stuff, and then Tugs, then South Park.
This is Tugs.
And in case you're wondering, no, Boomer's not going to be an active character. He's basically going to be staying as that little house on the water that he was turned into after his week of destruction. So, unlucky dog, if you're hearing this, I'm sorry, but I cannot make Boomer an active character. His not after he's been cursed with bad luck. No, sorry.
Good luck, Boomer. Explodes.
I think I handled that very well.
I mean, you did.
And so what I'm writing about is but the first part of like what I'm writing about for Wattpad is a rewrite of two bad shows, Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel, and I basically saved some of the only good characters from that show and basically gave them a better life. And in my little rewrite called The Hotel of Hell, and I'm pretty excited for what I'm going to write for it.
I'm just gonna be honest. Well, in my opinion, I don't think the shows itself is bad. It's just some of the degenerates of the fandoms make it look terrible.
Well, not necessarily.
I
Since
mean, again, it is my opinion. So
I know and I respect that, but I'm just saying because me and my friends are all too familiar with what goes on behind closed doors, and how a certain someone who basically created those two shows and treats some of the only good characters from them. Even since she already has um even since she already has her coupling hooks in some people, even managed to get some celebrities on her side.
damn. Also, hey, pink card.
Mm.
Hold on. I'll be aware. I'll be with you. Whoever just joined.
I wonder who it could be.
Hello. Oh, hey
But I
there.
think I may know this person.
So,
I think. Oh, hey, dude.
yeah, can I get something clear real quick?
Hmm?
I want to
Yeah,
get
what would
something
that be?
clear. Real quick. Wait, let me say something clear. Like,
All right, go ahead.
I'm nice as heck. So if you see me ever being mean to someone, they freaking earned that crap. Honestly,
Wait, you tell me what's going on?
like, I'll just, I don't know, people, I don't know. Someone told me to destroy my model that I'm almost finished updating.
Oh dear.
I know it pisses me off. Pardon my language.
And I'm just telling you, whoever told you to
I'm
do
sorry
that,
to hear that.
That's
take my advice. Whoever told you
why
to
I
do
say,
that,
like,
don't let him get to you. Don't listen to him.
Hmm?
You do what you need to
What?
do.
I don't get it.
Well, okay. Okay, can you please tell me who was that degenerate who told you to destroy a model that you're about to update?
I left the server, but I do know that it was Hutch 916. Someone said my model harmed someone, which obviously didn't, and someone said destroy it now. And not to
See,
mention, and I still have the screenshot about Andrew telling me to kill myself.
Oh goodness gracious.
That evil
Yep.
son of a gun.
Yeah, screw him, honestly.
That's awful.
hey,
It
let me
is.
just tell you something. Don't let those people who did that to you just get to your mind, alright? Just don't let
Yeah.
them bother you all the time. Even if they did completely messed up things, just don't get that to your head, okay? Just
And
go on with
just
your day
Thanks.
and keep on doing what you need to do.
and
Yeah, just
let's
keep
hope
Don't
doing
let them
what I
do
do
this to you,
best.
okay?
let's hope you
Yep.
get all this sorted out.
And plus, you should probably talk to someone or address this somewhere anywhere, so that way they can know what they sort of did, which is still not right of them
Touche.
to do that to you like that. You will have to
Touche.
address this to someone or somewhere public.
Touche.
Like what I mean by public, I mean like somewhere like on YouTube, a public Discord server, like any social media that is public and that you have. So you should probably like address it anywhere. What I mean by that, I mean by either a post about it or just telling everyone about it.
Oh no worries. I will.
Yeah, like they cannot really get away with this.
Yeah, like I said, if I'm being mean to someone, that means that they earned that.
Hold on, I have to use the washroom, get water. I'll be back.
All right.
I'm glad you guys understand.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, you're
that's
welcome, mate.
hard.
Yeah, we're not assholes.
Cool. I like that.
Like at least we are good people. Like at least because we're not those types of assholes who we judge about someone's models, depending on how good they are. But by the looks of your modeling skills, they don't look terrible, to be honest. They do look
Yeah,
something that I probably never have done before.
I know, right?
I mean, despite some of my modeling skills and stuff like that, still pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah. Let's hope it gets better.
I mean, we don't mainly judge anyone's work. Well, depending on like the detail or how good they look, or like it's mainly about the looks of how it's good. Like if it's a story, then that's alright. But like if it's like more experienced, then it is alright. And plus, I don't really think they would have done something better than what you have done, to be honest.
Yeah. I got a point there.
Yeah, if you're wondering, well, let's just say because some kid who was disrespecting one of my friends' models that they did, and I can tell it was a kid because judging by the looks of the channel and their content, I can tell they could have never done something better than that. So I decided to reply to that comment and basically spit out the facts, and then I sincerely got into beef with him somehow. I even had to expose the kid, and eventually the kid closed, like either terminate or delete or close the channel. Either one of those. I'm not 100% sure, but one of my friends told me the kid closed their channel.
Dang, they did.
Well, that's what they told me. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what they told me apparently.
I'm back.
Yikes.
Yeah, but just remember this. They could have never done something better than what you could have done, to be honest. If I'm just going to be honest with you, but it looks like among skills you are well experienced, to be honest. But I bet they're like not really experienced. And like, they're probably either just jealous or something.
Well, don't let it get you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, someone else commented.
Wonder who that could be.
Hmm. Oh, I forgot to mention I do Roblox modeling, and I did make my own game. It's a 2010 styled Roblox crash game with all the crashes from the Rare series to season 1 to 16. So basically, all the crashes in the timeline from 1945 to 2012. It's called Ultimate Train Accidents, since I can't use Thomas's name because of Mattel. But
Yeah.
we also,
Oh yeah, by the way, about that, Mattel taking down Thomas Roblox thing. Apparently, that has been, I think, stopped by now because one of my friends uh made a game that had the name Thomas on it, and it did not get taken down
don't know how that's possible.
because from what I was told from him, he was on good terms with Mattel somehow. Don't ask me how.
Lucky him.
Yeah, but another fun fact is I'm a developer of that game too. Well, mainly making the engines. Well, mainly because that's why I mainly signed up for Dev Team 4.
And I'm very happy that he survived his game.
I mean, despite a few past of his Thomas Roblox games being caught by Mattel before, he was on good terms with Mattel, and even had to rebranding it due to copyright issues.
Man, I do help out like with some of my friends' games, since like I'm just happy to lend a hand to people who need it and speed up the process and lighten the load for them. Even though sometimes my modeling doesn't really match up with them, well, at least sometimes. But I mean that's the life of a workaholic like me. Since I basically just work day and night getting stuff done for others and myself, even though I still get like an hour's sleep or two before I get called down to breakfast at 6 a.m. and hang out with my mom and stepdad on the weekend. So basically, I'm open at any hour. And I am starting to get into voice acting, even though I don't have a YouTube channel yet. So basically, the voices I do are Henry, Lady, Molly, Stanley, and Neville.
Never.
hmm I don't know if I could do Arthur.
A brand new tank was racing across the island of So.
Hmm.
If you're wondering where I got that from, it's basically from Thomas YTP, which I don't think I can bring up the name because I'll mainly put it in the private chat or maybe send the link to it. Maybe I don't even know what to do at this point. But also, speaking of the well, about my claim of like Mattel stopped taking out Thomas Roblox games, there's another Thomas Roblox game which is basically uses the Thomas and Friends name on it, and it's still up on Roblox. I believe the game was called Fixed Thomas and Friends or
Hmm.
Thomas the Tank Engine. I don't even
Oh
remember.
yeah, I play that sometimes.
Yeah, so like that's what I mainly mean by Mattel basically stopped taking down Thomas Roblox games. I mean, despite like a few, probably either two, but like hold on. The thing is, bleh, I cannot even talk. Okay, I have no idea when Mattel started taking down Roblox Thomas games to begin with. Like, when did the whole thing start?
You want to know what else has Arthur in it? Possibly my favorite video from one of your series, Great Western.
What's up? Who else remembers when Mattel just massacred Edward, Henry, and Toby? Oh, I have.
You know, to be honest, we haven't really seen Toby in the CJ that much during like either season 24 or 20. Like, he pretty much got the point. We haven't really seen him. What happened to him?
I have no idea.
Probably busy on his tramway, maybe. I have no idea anymore. Yeah, but they did kind of bring back Edward and Henry, but they fully brought back Toby to All Into the Go. Surprisingly enough.
But I like how your Corruption of the Northwestern Railway series is going, and I do congratulate who's voicing Arthur.
Oh, thanks.
Hmm. And I could tell with how his accent turned out, I could tell he's going to be next to be corrupted.
Wait, Bill and Ben burned him into a crisp. Really? Dear God. Okay, Mr. Y, the tender engine. Did you really just have to say that Bill and Ben literally burned Toby into a crisp? Did you seriously have to remind me of Sort of Dark Realm when Toby was burned?
I mean, it's better than James and Edward being incinerated in those two fan films that we don't want to talk about.
I mean, yeah, I mean, at least it's better than Edward just being incinerated on Project G1.
Yeah.
Mr. Mario Tender, no, it's fine. It's just funny seeing you saying that Bill and Ben literally burned Toby into a crisp. Like Bill and Ben just derailed Toby off the rails, and then they just took like a few tankers, fuel tankers to be more specific, and then just completely hit Toby and went kaboosh. Like I don't mean as like a as to hurt your feelings that way. It's just funny. That's all.
Wait a
Like
minute.
not like offensive.
I thought Gordon ran Toby off the rails in Solo Dark Realm.
I don't think I was referring to Soto Dark. I was referring to Mr. Y's comment.
Oh, shit! My hearing is not good recently.
Oh damn. Is it like too severe or is it
Oh
or is
no,
it minor?
it's just a tiny bit since I get water in my ears sometimes when I'm showering.
Okay. Toby died in the Crow's gave up.
But I know that I'm probably going to have to get glasses soon.
Oh, okay.
I am going to be honest, the only things I like from Paul's vids is some of his music and his Rory the Coach series, and the only characters I like from his Shed 17 and Project G1 series are Annie Clarabella and Kevin Diesel, but that's it. Nothing else. Nothing else.
Shed 17 going to be like kaboom! Just completely explodes.
Because somebody shot his feeding tube off.
Basically, Shed 17 going under 5 minutes. Is it me or is it getting hot in here? No, not really. And why is my boy venting? And where my eyes go and then just proceeds to explode.
Mm. Mm. I am pretty excited for Valentine's Day since it's like in after the 13th. Ooh, MST Noodle Thomas profile picture.
Yes.
I have Trains 06 and 9 and a new era and Trains 2004, but I hadn't like put them on my computer yet, and I'm going to be getting some MST Noodle models from somewhere.
I do have a Google Drive folder full of MSN content.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
could you send them to me in your DM?
Okay, let me just quickly look for it actually. Let me hop on Google Drive.
And I'm also probably going to get some stuff from modern day UK beer sites like possibly Stepney and Molly. But not go. I'm pretty excited, but not going to wait until like it gets sorted out. But I am excited for Valentine's Day. I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be very busy. Then have a lot of stuff planned for me. My mom and stepdad. I'll make some promo art for the Hotel of Hell and publish episode 1 pilot. And I cannot wait for the shit I'm going to watch with my mom and stepdad. I'm going to have one fun ass hell of a time.
Alright, hold on. I'll get to you. Whoever joined.
I just stumbled upon a gold mine.
Alright.
All right, sorry about
Thank,
that. I got disconnected while uh going from a Google Drive.
it's alright. But thank you for sending me a bloody gold mine.
You're welcome, mate.
But yeah,
Hello.
I'm pretty excited for
Goodies.
Valentine's Day. Is anyone excited for Valentine's Day?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not ready for Valentine's Day.
It's alright. It's alright if you're not. But um, I'm going to have loads of fun on Valentine's Day. Um, going to be publishing. Well, I already told Great Western, but I'm going to tell Pogmus since he hasn't, well, since he was offline. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff like making Valentine's Day models for games. making promo art of the Hotel of Hell and release episode 1 pilot on my pad and go to watch a lot of fun Valentine's movies with my mom and stepdad. And possibly do some special stuff.
All right.
Alright, that sounds cool.
Mm-hmm. Even though I am pretty sad that MST Noodle didn't make any other routes besides Thomas's branch line.
Yeah, also the main reason why the MS Cinemas are kind of lost media nowadays or possibly got taken down, well, it's mainly because due to the malls being reskinned, but like it was not really mentioned that that MST Noodles' malls were not allowed to be reskinned, but I mean some people still do reskin them.
Well, they
Like, you know,
should be doing that. Like, those were his models. Like, he created them, and like,
yeah, but like the problem is they never specified that like if their malls are not allowed to be reskinned. It does not say in the config, but it didn't say on the rules to begin with also. So that was another problem.
I guess he thought people would know better, but I understand why he did it.
But like it's just kind of strange for that reason, considering that like he never really said that like his malls were not allowed to be reskinned. But like, yet again, some people still do reskin the MSN models, and they don't really get in trouble for it, considering the fact that Osro Animations, who's actually MST Noodle, which I don't think many people have noticed. Well, kind of did, but that's not the whole point here. But yeah, basically, so basically, MST Noodle kind of retired of like making Thomas models for trains, so like he doesn't really care about the models that much anymore.
I
But
did
like,
hear.
a problem is about most MST Noodle models is that it cannot really be shared to like anywhere public, like YouTube, for example.
I did hear that he's making American locomotives right now. The engines, I mentioned. Shit.
Yeah, he kind of stopped making Thomas models. And fun fact, he was initially gonna make a 3D-faced Thomas model. Well, from what I heard from a friend of mine.
I wonder when he's going to be making UK engines since he's making American engines.
I mean, it could be anything. But like,
Well,
we
should
don't
ask
know
her.
if it would be Thomas models though, because he did do that before, but then that kind of ended off not in the way that most of us have wanted it to end off that easily. And there are so many like lost MS2 models too, like James version 3, Percy version 2, version 4. There's so many lost media.
Well, there's also Oliver, Boko, Donald, Douglas, Lady, Murdoch, which is the most extremely rare out of all of them, and Harvey as well.
Oh wait, well Oliver? Well, not like entirely, because there was a website which I believe is still on, which let me open up another tab real quick.
Well, I was mostly hyped to get Oliver and Lady and Boko and Donald Douglas and Emily. So it's nice to now have them and the other MST Noodle models.
Hold on, let me just check this. Yeah, there was a web. Yeah, there's this website that actually did make like a sub page, which is basically an MST Noodle and UKBL archive, which basically includes like every but not like every version, but like almost every model that MSC Noodle has made, which the following models are Birdie, Harold, and Incredible, Thomas, Lady, Percy, James, Edward, Mavis, Diesel, Arian Bird, the Milk Tanker and Tar Tanker, Harvey, Toby, Boko, the Red Express coaches, Oliver, Terrence, Trevor, Duck, Emily, Toad, the Fat Controller or Sir Top of Hat, Cranky, Gordon, Henry, Bill and Ben, Donald Douglas, the Charleston Trucks including Scruffy, and the Soda Mail Vans. I believe among the Red Express coaches, I think the normal Green Express coaches are included in, but it's not shown in the screenshot. Yeah, and it's all basically the version 1s. They're like no alternate versions like Thomas version 4, version 2, or like any of it like that.
Well, let's just hope that since they're fixed in your drive, I hope I won't have to fix them in the games.
I mean, yet again, this Google Drive folder, I basically found it in a Discord server, which I believe was shared on Discord Trains releases, I think.
Which one was it? Is it on Soda Island 3D Reborn?
No. Despite that, me being aware that it's been shared there, but it was in a different Discord server. Yeah, and I believe, like from that Google Drive folder, I got James version 5. Because that's one of the few versions of James with changeable faces.
Did you have to do any Did you have to do any of the fixing for the models when they're installed?
I did have to replace the invisible bogey for James version 5 since the original invisible bogey that I had no longer exists anywhere. Like I did check on Trainsland or on Google, but nope, even on the Codebase too, like there were no results. Because like I'm pretty sure most of us know what that means, an unknown asset.
Oh, bollocks.
But I mean, yet again, it was an easy replace since it was just a invisible bogey that I had to replace.
And
So I just replaced it with one of the few invisible bogeys that I had in my entire collection.
I heard for Lady, the trains build had to be fixed for her by changing it to 2.6.
Yeah, some builds for the engines are completely different.
I don't know which ones to use for them though besides Lady.
To be honest, Lady out of all MSU models has like the most basic piston rods, while Percy, Bill, Ben, and the other engines with like Valkyries and piston rods basically are, the normal detailed ones, while Lady's is a bit basic.
Well, I mean,
I don't know if like Lady was like the first MSU engine with piston rods that Osra Animations made.
I think. Well, I mean, she is pretty simplistic since she is a freelance version of the Great Western 101 Holden tanks.
I mean, yeah, fair point. Oh yeah, another thing is I believe the MSU Noodle Now gauge engines are on a different website, which I think the subpage would be old content, and I believe that subpage would have to be MSU Noodle. Well, I think. Well, what I mostly recall that is. Oh, And by the way, the website was called Kirkland Harbor Yards 3D. I think that's what it
Hmm.
was called.
Though I'm pretty scared of, well, using the same trains build number like 2.6 for the other ones, since I think I know that's the only thing that, like, since I'm really worried if that's the only one that could work on Lady. I mean, at least she's an easy fix.
Yeah, but like if some engines don't work with that build that you mentioned, you can like use either 2.9 as for like, Trains 2009 or so.
Hmm. 2.9.
Well, well, depending on the version of trains that you're installing them on exactly.
Well, I am going to put 2004, 6, and 9 in the new era on my computer.
Fair point.
So I think the installation in order I'm going to do is Lady because she's easy, and then Oliver second, Boko, Donald Douglas, Emily, then 1 through 7, and then I could just go random from there. Ooh. Too bad that, mm, well, Trains 2019 does not want to work with me because I
I'm
tried
gonna
to.
guess too laggy.
Well, it's also because it doesn't want to work with anything I install on it, whether it's from any other era. Hmm. Um.
Also, I believe that Google Drive folder should also contain some alternate versions of some of the. But hold on. This version of MS2 Little Thomas right here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically this is I believe this one would be version 4 because like it's basically version 1, but either the body is slightly moved up or the bogey is just a bit lower down. Yeah, this guy may be hard to find, but like I believe it should be on the Thomas file. I don't think it will be on version 6, but I don't really know because I do have this model, but like it's mainly replica because one of my friends found a reskinned version of the model from a website that like all the reskins that have been removed on it. And there were a few version for Thomas reskins that basically my friend basically added the eye mechanism to it and also replaced all the textures with the normal MS Noodle Thomas textures, and then boom, done. I believe there was also a version 5 of Thomas, which is basically version 6, but with the version 1 face.
I believe there's one with a lighter color as well.
This is basically what version 5 looks like. Basically version 6, but with the version 1 face, which is basically easy to make. All I had to do was just clone the version 6, rename it to version 5, replacing the face with the version 1 face, and then boom, simple. Some MSN replicas are easy to make, but like sometimes it can be a bit difficult to make if you don't have the right models for it. Here's a screenshot of Oliver I did.
Would be nice if there were replicas of the models, like built from orthos of them.
Also, I believe there was also a version of Thomas that like I don't think has been released or like made, but don't even know what to say. But there was this version of MS Noodle Thomas that like kind of looks like version 1, but like with the eye mechanism, which would be this. This basically looks sort of similar to version 4, except that's version 1, but with the eye mechanism. So this is what it looks like. And I don't think this has been released by many people, but I believe there has been a replica made it and has been released. I think I may have the file to it, but I don't remember.
And
I mean, I might try to look for it, but as of right now, I don't know.
Excuse me if you don't mind me asking, but will you be planning on making a video series on like fixing any Team Noodle model, like any episode of them, like when you can't really have time? Because I don't think anyone has done that, and it possibly would be helpful.
I mean, that depends on the version of trains that like mainly can work on, because sometimes if it's like, like a lower build of the game, like 2004, 2006, I think it should like easily work, but like if it's like a higher builder, for example, Tenno 19, then it might be a bit difficult to figure out to get it to work, considering how old these models are.
I'm mainly talking about 2006.
2006.
I'd be okay on that level.
2006. Well, that depends on exactly, because sometimes some 2006 models can be different due to how they are made. But like I believe there's like a tutorial of how to like mainly make those sort of work in Tane. But I don't know if that method would work. Which, hold on, let me look it up actually to see if I'm correct on this. Hold on, let me just check. Let me just hit up YouTube real quick.
Hmm. Hmm. Damn, this has become quiet.
Okay.
Hmm?
Also, a question like, what? Um. Okay. So speaking of 2006 models, a question is, um, what do they mostly, uh, bug on? Like, what version of trains do they, come up broken exactly?
Well, I think it would be like beyond 2009. I think from what I've heard from my friends.
Like Tane.
Mm-hmm. And 12 and 2016.
Okay. And what is mainly the issue exactly?
Well, I mean, like the bogies, textures missing, and
So basically, faulty. Hold on. Do the bogies come out faulty?
mm-hmm, and
No.
textures become missing, dummy bogies and whistle sounds.
I see. So okay. So faulty bogies. And what do you mostly mean by missing textures? Like not like no TGA textures. Like not a single texture file.
Nope,
Like an image. Like no image texture. No like text file for it. Right.
nope. Which is basically that's basically mostly problem with engines like Gordon and James or Duck or Thomas Percy. Edward, I
Aha.
think.
Okay. Let me look for something.
Would be funny if MST Noodle made a joke route called of Shine Time Station, but if it was named Dining Time Station. I'm still hooked on that video that Terrier 55 Stepney made. So yeah, that's basically the reference. This is
Dining
your
time
dining time.
to the dining time station.
covered in treacle. These thoughts are mine. What have you got to declare? Only these eclairs. This is my dining time.
Okay. I think I may have found the tutorial about the missing textures for 2006 models, and I believe this also includes the faulty bogey issue. I believe. Here it is. Let me just check if it's the real deal. Yep,
Just
it is. Okay.
most kind of you. I'll put it in. I'll put it in the DM right here.
All right.
Sorry, I'm watching South Park right now.
Going down south, I'm gonna have myself a time.
I'm watching one of. I'm watching one of the funniest dream sequences from it.
Oh boy.
Light jokes. What is Mr. White typing? Is he typing a ghetto AU in the chat? In the chat.
Let me see this.
He's definitely making a ghetto AU. Hold on, I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'll come back. He's definitely making a ghetto AU. I feel all better.
And I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm kind of getting tired. Jeez, I didn't think we were going for a whole hour straight. Jeez. Alright, well, that's all we have for today. I'm sorry I didn't talk a lot. But oh well. So, hope y'all have a good day. I'll see